my week-long trip. Here for another kettlebell workout. Let's go. For the first set, 10 on each side, I guess. Took a week off from live streaming. I'm back. Just traveling around the Philippines, driving. I drove around the northern tip of Luzon, over to the east side of the mountains. Check out some land for sale over there. Ask me anything. Let's see. One watcher. Hey bro, what's up? Anderson Pierce, how you doing? If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Where are you from, Anderson? Getting just a little late today. Took care of some business this morning. If you're new, subscribe. Got my one kettlebell workout until I get more equipment, but this channel's about ask me anything. I live here in the Philippines. My channel's kind of a hybrid travel channel. Ahmad Spriggs, hi Grandpa. I'm not a grandfather, but how you doing? Texas, all right. I live in Colorado in the U.S. I'm in the Philippines. I spend my winters in the Philippines, summers in Colorado. Here's my backyard here in the Philippines. My neighbors are fishing. Go out and go reef diving sometimes, kayaking. Sometimes there's nice waves out for surfing. Could see them way out there. Sorry about that. Hey, Merry Christmas, Gary. Braxton, how you doing? I am working out right now. That's what I'm doing. In the Philippines, it's morning. A little late today. I got one kettlebell. I used to go to the gym here, but I moved New gym's not as good farther away, so I'm just utilizing my one kettlebell and whatever else I have to get my workouts done. Welcome to workout, ask questions. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching. I just like to work out while I chat because I get bored. So my third set of lunges. I'll stay in shape in your 50s, you know? Yeah, got it. Kyle Schneider, why'd you erase your message? 79, all right, Gary. Hell yeah. That's why I'm working out. I want to make it to your age. 15. Hey, man. 15's a good age. I mean, it's confusing, but don't let it all get to you. Just know that life gets better as you go. Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Dragon. Call me Dragon. Step Brothers. Jason, you tube good. Hi, Jason. Hi, Liam. All right, I'm gonna move to push-ups now. My one kettlebell workout. You don't really need that much equipment to work out. I'm gonna order more equipment here, but only got a few months before I have to head home. Hi, Jason. Hi, back. Dragon, sup, man. Go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for the likes. All right, moving to push-ups. My fiance's got her laundry all over the couch here. For you guys that are new, I'm in the Philippines. This is my rental place. This is like a lot of places in the Philippines have outdoor areas like this. There's my scooter. Everybody rides a scooter here. I have a car, but if you just run to town for groceries, the scooter's the way to go because there's no prior planning in the Philippines, so everywhere you go, there's pretty much no parking. There's my kayak. I just went over to the east side of the mountains this week. Oh my God, I used to live there. Where did you live? I'm in Narvacan right now. On the west coast is where I'm at now. Are you Filipino, Jason? You moved to New York. I grew up in New York. We're moving opposite ways. I grew up on Long Island, but I've been living in Colorado the last 30 plus years since college. Where do you live in New York? Okay, push-ups. Not a bad first set. Do 10,000 push-ups. Yeah, I wish. Don't force him. Do 1 million. I grew up in America, but I was born in Nepali, Italy. My grandparents are from Torno, north of Milan. Where's that, Nepal? Look, bro, I have questions. Killer, shoot. I like to eat pillows and shoot them. Basketball hoops because be a good shot. Okay. Jesus follower. I grew up in America. Shinoy. Are you a Pinoy? If I do only barbell squats, dips, push-ups, can I make gains? Yes. Remember, a lot of guys probably don't remember Herschel Walker, the football player. He was a beast. All he did, because he was so poor in Georgia, was push-ups and sit-ups. I like to eat pillows. I like to eat pillows. Sorry, Jason, I had to remove your messages. Jason, I put you in a, oh Jesus, I put you in a timeout. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, no weights, you could definitely make gains. Just gotta do you gotta do, body weight movements. I'm gonna get a pull-up bar here soon. You need to push and pull. One day of pushing, like push-ups, and next day pulling, pull-ups, and all variations of that. Dips, which I'm gonna do in a minute. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Second set's always harder, that's for sure. Even though I took a good 2-minute rest. Drink lots of water, especially when it's hot, like here in the Philippines. Five foot 9, 230. Oh, nice. 25, yeah. I won the pull-up contest when I was in high school, but my max weight ever was 185. I'm about 5'9", too. I'm about 165 now, but in high school I was like 185. On the football team, I won the pull-up contest with 20. I can't remember, might have done it like that then. But now I'm good for like 10. It's night for you, yeah, Jason. It's night in the west, morning in the east here. If you guys just joined me, this is my backyard here in the Philippines. My neighbors are fishing. See those reefs there? They have deep, like 20, 30-foot holes in them. There's like octopus here. It's crazy. It's awesome. But yeah, this is where I winter now. I work a federal job in the U.S. where I get furloughed in the winter. I'm a ranger, a river ranger actually. Cool job. Not as good as it used to be with the current administration, but I've been doing it about 15 years. Jason, where did you live here? I don't know if you messaged me that. I didn't catch it if you did. Are you Filipino? And where in New York do you live? Let me guess, Brooklyn? Yeah, you're Filipino. Cool. My fiance is Filipino, and my baby's half Filipino. I have a 3-month-old. Yeah, Brooklyn? Good guess. I used to teach high school in Brooklyn. I was also robbed in Brooklyn in Flatbush at gunpoint. My first time, and only time I got a gun held to my head. Part of the reason I moved to Colorado. Hey Jason, tell me, I'm always curious. I mean, I know you moved to the US probably either with your family or for better work opportunities, right? Or school. But what do you like better? I mean, I'm always torn. Right now, I can't get my fiance to the US if I wanted to. My baby's a dual citizen, but so I'm looking to buy some land here. I was just looking in the Cordillera region because I'm into like whitewater kayaking and stuff, and I'm thinking about buying some land, you know, starting a tourism business. But I don't know. I'd like to chat with you more about, you know, not necessarily why you moved to the US, I could probably guess that, but if you miss it here, if you had the same opportunities here, would you stay here? Or is it like too hot for you here? Not, you know, entertaining enough like New York is? I know Manila's, I don't like Manila at all. Anyway, that's it for push-ups. I'm gonna move to my kettlebell movements. This one is kind of a whole body one for the actually upper and lower body, but it tends to work here and here. Oh, I was asking why you moved from the Philippines, and you know, I could guess it's probably for school or work or something. But do you miss the Philippines? Would you come back here? So I'm having trouble deciding between the US and the Philippines. Right now, the decision's not mine. It's like, you know, the current Trump administration, I couldn't get my Filipino there if I wanted to. Not for years anyway. Sorry, I'm out of breath. You went to the US for vacation? Or the Philippines? So I'm guessing you moved to the US with your family? You mean the Philippines makes you feel comfortable? Where do your grandparents live? Oh, they never told you. That's a very Filipino thing. My fiance's from Ilocos Norte, but I'm in Ilocos Sur now. Anybody who's new here on here, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, I got 3 of 5 gifts. Nice. My goal is 5. 2 more gifts. Thank you, guys. Hey, William, what's up? Right now I'm talking with Jason about the Philippines. He lives in New York and I live here currently. We're working out. Talking about whatever. What do you want to talk about, William? Your brother just married somebody. I'm engaged to one from the Philippines and I have a baby from the Philippines. Okay, Jason. Good night. I'll schedule the next one of these so you could get on and we could talk more about New York and Philippines. Like, I grew up in New York, you grew up here. It's interesting dynamic. Your brother's having a baby? Is your brother here in the Philippines still? You live in Massachusetts? Cool. I've been in Massachusetts many times. I grew up in New York. Been living in Colorado the last 30 years. She's in the United States. Yeah. I met my Filipina fiance traveling here in the Philippines. I've been traveling here since 2019. I've been traveling basically since my 20s, but I didn't start coming to Asia till Europe and South America started getting so expensive. Yeah. A little bit of dips. Oh. Go ahead and go and subscribe if you just got on. I got 2 gifts to my 5 gift goal. Been on about 25 minutes. I'll probably stay on another half hour. My brother travels there. Ah, you met his wife in the Philippines? Where were you, Manila? Oh, it's a scooter. It's a Honda Click. It's just it's a common motorcycle here. It's not a motorcycle, it's a scooter. I have a car too, but the scooter's just for if you gotta run to groceries or something like that. You jump on the scooter, it's fun. I mean, it maxed out at like 90 kilometers an hour. Whatever that is, 60 or 70 miles per hour. It's fun to cruise around on, but it's just for like running to the store, running to pay bills, stuff like that. So, nothing's really planned out here, so there's no parking at any of the stores except for the big malls, which I don't have one near me. So if you want to just run to the store, it's a lot faster and easier on you to just jump on the scooter, go to the store. You had a Triumph? My brother has a Triumph, and he lives in Long Island, New York. Like a Triumph cruiser motorcycle. Although he's got 2 teenage daughters, and it's been in his garage a long time. I haven't seen him pull it out in a while. When you go to the Philippines, they don't drive around on other stuff. Uh, they don't like big motorcycles here. I mean, the biggest motorcycle I ever see is like a 600. But most of them are either the 125 click like I have, or they have like a 250 version of it. I don't drive anymore. I had a stroke at 58. Oh man, that sucks. We're the same age. A stroke, that's so young to have a stroke. Are you? I mean, a stroke's not the end of the world though. It's just blood being cut off from your brain. You can recover from it as long as you get help quick. Right? Yeah, I wouldn't want to have a stroke here in the Philippines. Is it for sale? What, my scooter? Oh, my brother's Triumph? Maybe. I'll ask him. Probably. I know he's having money problems like everybody else in the U.S. Like all us middle class people in the U.S., yeah. Yeah, the Triumph, I'll ask him. It's like a 750 or 1,000, I think, maybe a 1,000. Shit. So you had the stroke while you're driving the car? That sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah. Because a stroke is, I'm an EMT in the US too. Part of my job as a ranger. If somebody has a stroke, you want to get them. The acronym they use is TIME. I mean, time is the most important factor in getting somebody right, you know. But I think you could probably make a full recovery. Start, I don't know your lifestyle, but I quit drinking 20 years ago. I mean, I'll have a beer every now and again, but like a couple times a year. I was a vegetarian for many years. I still don't eat much meat, but a little more now in the Philippines. Yeah, everything is up. The prices are up. Nobody could afford it. $5 a gallon, yeah. Yeah, I grew up in an oil burning house. In Colorado, everything's natural gas where I live now. Which is a little better price, but oh, you still have your Triumph and you can't drive it? Yeah. I'd imagine it's gonna be a while. Shit. So you hit the metal pole driving your motorcycle but you had the stroke first? I'm trying to follow you here. That's tough, man. Yeah, I drive my scooter a little. Even the scooter, I find myself sometimes like, whoa, weaving in and out of traffic in the city and stuff, and I'm just like, whoa, I gotta be more careful here. Because you're a lot more vulnerable than you are in a car. This was last year. So how's the recovery going? I used to be a volunteer firefighter. I'm a river ranger in Colorado, so I'm also the official EMT for our crew. So I don't use it as much as a firefighter, but we definitely have, drownings, car accidents, stuff like that. Well, I used to be a vegetarian. Since I moved to Colorado, I eat more meat, but mostly fish. Fish is like so plentiful here, and it's not a bad meat for you. I don't eat beef or pork, really. Prosthetic leg fell off in front of my boss. He said if I didn't buy an SRT, it wouldn't have fallen off. Oh shit, they took your license for medical reasons? That's always my worst nightmare, Now that we're getting older, I go get my license test and I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to read the chart because my eyes are getting a little worse. Oh, you were in the car. That's good. Thank God you weren't on the motorcycle. So you just Uber everywhere now, William? Or what? Or you just kind of stay put? Ah, you're gone. We're in Colorado. I live in the mountains by Vail. Not in Vail. Can't afford that. I live in a small town called Crenley. Between Vail and Steamboat. Okay, William, sorry to hear about your stroke. Go ahead and subscribe and I'll schedule the next one we can chat some more. The water working? Yeah, that sucks. They took away your license, man. Like I said, my worst nightmare. It's kind of like losing your freedom. Like Braveheart. Freedom. you get around, that's great, man. Okay, William, I'll talk to you later, man. Have a good day. Can I do a dance? I'm not much of a dancer. Every time I dance, my fiance laughs at me. I'm no John Travolta. You kids know who that is? W. Are you gonna subscribe now? I think you're on the wrong platform for dances. You wanna be on TikTok. Person left, huh? That's okay, only a couple exercises left and then I gotta run. Gotta go down to the store today. Shoulder work. Shoulders. Have I ever popped wood while working out? Sure, I suppose. At the gym, you know, and there's a hot girl there, maybe. It's been a while. You too. You gotta wear tight jockeys though. I do that when I'm working out anyway, so I don't get a hernia. I've had a hernia before. I got one throwing this flip in my kayak back in the day. You know, a kayak's all hip movement, like whitewater kayak, and I was throwing a over the head flip out of a wave. Got a hernia, a linguinal hernia, lingual, whatever they call it. It sucked. It really sucked. Especially because I didn't have health insurance. So I had to claim workman's comp for that. I was working coaching, but the company I worked for did not want to pay for the surgery. Surgery was about 15 grand. This is about 15, 20 years ago. It's been pretty solid ever since, though. And I learned that you want to wear tight jockeys when you're working out, especially if you're doing sports. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new, though. Bullets by Latiji. Latigi? Is that your name? That's another thing. If you exercise, stay healthy, even when you're in your 50s like me. I have a 3-month-old baby right now, so what does that tell you? No slow down in the action. Well, maybe a little slow down, but. One more set of these and then some curls. And then I'm Audi 5000. You know what that means? Means I gotta go shopping with my fiance. You know, when you got a girl, there's always a honey-do list. You ever hear that one? Honey do this, honey do that. I'm okay with that though. She does a lot for me. Cooks, cleans, take care of our baby. It's 40 pound, I guess heavy after a while. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Trying to hit 1 million subscribers. And we have 988,000 to go. Strongest Rambi, hi, how are you? Deadly Chihuahua. Exercise for men. Yes. Yes, Deadly Chihuahua. If you're new here, guys, subscribe. Nice job. Thank you. Strongest Rambi. I'm trying. I didn't work out for years, you know, I just did sports and stuff, skiing, kayaking, and when I got into my 50s a few years back, I started walking a lot, you know, doing like 10,000 step thing, and I noticed my legs definitely weren't what they used to be. My legs was always probably my strongest muscle, you know, I was like one of the fastest guys on my football team in school. So I did a little research and I found out without resistance training, you're never going to keep your body mass, your muscle mass as you go into old age. So started resistance training again. Basketball. Are you in the Philippines? Sports huge here. I never knew that till I came here. But I mean, I like basketball. I played a couple seasons in elementary school or junior high. I'm 5'9", I was a little short, especially in New York, so I never stuck with it, but I always played pickup games in college and stuff. Liverpool, all right. My brother-in-law is from Manchester. He's dead, unfortunately. Drank himself to death after my sister died during COVID. lot more resilient than me. Try out every Tuesday after school. All right. Yeah, I wasn't more resilient than you when I was your age. Are you trying out for the team? I just had to walk onto my team, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I did have to try out for my football team. And, first year I made second string, and then I moved up halfback. My first year I might have even been third string. And I played lacrosse too, which I was pretty good at, and soccer, what you call FET football. Your school doesn't have one yet. You don't like football? I'm sure you have a soccer team, right? I loved soccer and I was really good at it because of my speed, but my friends kept giving me shit because I didn't play football, so I quit soccer and played football. Should have stuck with soccer. The only advice I have for playing basketball is get your shot down. Go and shoot 100 baskets a day, or 200. Whatever you say, sweetheart. Okay. Football is not your strong suit, you mean soccer? Like I said, for basketball, what I would do, if I knew what I knew now when I was your age, I would carry a basketball with me around all day and just dribble, and let the other kids make fun of you or whatever, and just ignore them. That's how, people like Kobe Bryant became great at basketball. You're a little off balance. Yeah, it takes a little while to develop. Like I said, get a basketball, save your money if you don't have it, buy yourself a basketball, dribble it to school, dribble it around school if they don't take it away from you, dribble it home from school. Yeah, the ball. Just make that ball part of your body. Then you make up for whatever you lack in size or strength or athleticism. Your ball handling will make up for it. Look up players like Jason Williams. How tall are you? The best advice I have for a kid like you, I'm assuming you're in like high school or something. 5'4", yeah. Look up Spud Webb, Jason Williams, shorter guys who play basketball. Are you still growing? The best advice I have for a kid like you is don't care what the other kids say about you. That's what the greats, do. Yes, you're still growing, yeah. Don't worry about what the other kids say. You find your passion, if it's basketball, and you be the best at that. And you will succeed. Trust me. Okay guys, about 8 more minutes left. Go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I got a honeydew list to do. You guys know what that means? Murder Drone Season 2. You stayed up all night this night doing that? It's a show, yeah. I'm assuming it's a show. So it's an online show where you could kind of participate. That's awesome too. If you're into that, do that. Yeah. I've been actually thinking about when I was a kid, and you probably can't relate with this, but when I was, 10, 12 years old, my fantasy or dream or whatever was to be a playwright like Neil Simon, who wrote, you can look him up, he wrote some of the great plays. And I wanted to be a playwright, and I let other people kill my dream by telling me I didn't have the talent, like English teachers and stuff, and that's bullshit. Don't let people kill your dream. If you want to do that, you do that. If you want to do the basketball, you focus on the basketball, like I said. Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made on the, making shows like that these days. Creators can do their thing now, it's pretty awesome. Not that making money is the only thing, but you do have to earn a living when you get older. But don't worry about that now. I highly recommend a sport, because then your mind and body stays in shape. You can do both, Just see which one you're better at in the long run. You're so young. And pick that one, or which one you're more passionate about. Yeah. It's a teen horror romance, but also humor. Yeah, I think I've heard of it actually. I'm pretty online, and when I was a kid, I loved not so much horror romance, but adventure action, cartoons, and all that stuff. When I was a kid, it was like Transformers, and we had this